Welcome back, everyone, to HalloweenHaunts365.com, the podcast. I'm Jared.
Hi, I'm Terry.
Today we're doing something a little different. We're just going to shoot the shit for a little bit and call it the Hangout. This is a picture of my fat ass drinking a coffee.
You're an ass. I can't with you.
I had to. It was fun. Alright, so this we're just going to shoot the shit, see what's going on, say hi to Instagram.
Is John still on?
I don't know.
Oh.
People can comment if they want. We'll just be interrupted. No problem. We mainly do pretty scripted episodes, except for haunt reviews, so we just wanted to shoot the shit. So, first thing I think we should get into is our history with haunted attractions.
Yes.
So I'm going to have you take the floor, talk about your first one, go in a little bit about your favorites, even though we do have a countdown of your top 5 from last year.
Yes.
So go ahead.
So I started going to haunted attractions, I think my junior year in high school. And then once I had my son, I had him on haunted hay rides. We didn't do houses. We did haunted hay rides at the age of 3. So I've been doing it a long time.
Yeah, that is a long time.
Shut up. I hate you. Now hiring.
You can't fire the host. You don't know how to do any of this shit, so you're screwed. Alright, so for me, it all started on the Wildwood Boardwalk. It was probably late 80s, early 90s. I didn't get to go into Dracula's Castle, but there was a walkthrough on the middle pier, which was Mariner's Landing at the time. It was over to the right before the Ferris wheel, right where the Ferris wheel is now.
Oh, I had something to chime in.
Go
I
for it.
forgot. I went to that Brigantine Castle when I was younger.
There you go. See?
I forgot. Yes, I was there.
So people think we just do this to go to haunts, but we've been in them our entire lives and we love them. We've been here since the beginning of haunts. Because really it started in the 70s as JCC haunts, then the Brigantine Castle opened and a bunch of others opened. So we have a long history of haunted attractions. Hey guys, thanks for joining. Pretty cool. Got 2 people watching. I didn't think anyone would hop on, so that's pretty cool. Just testing out, seeing if the live stream works with this. We'll find out. So the podcast people not even watching it, like, what the fuck are they talking about? That's alright. Alright, so where did your love for Halloween start?
I guess when I was a kid, just like everybody else, dressing up for Halloween, having Halloween parties. How about you?
Well, John chimed in. John helps us out with haunts we can't get to. He said Horror Nights '08 was his, so he's not as long in the tooth as us, but it's still almost 20 years.
That's cool that he started out.
At Horror Nights.
At
Yeah,
Horror
that's
Nights.
kind of a big one to start out.
Yes.
That's pretty funny. Alright, for me, I guess Halloween started with the horror movies. It's when all the horror movies would start playing. So that's when I got really into horror. And I mean, trick-or-treating was trick-or-treating, but it was when all the horror movies were on. And I don't know if you remember, but in the early 90s, mid-90s, they used to have like horror awards. They were kind of like Academy Awards for horror, for like makeup artists, special effects.
Yes.
One year Robert Englund hosted it. It didn't last long, but I really enjoyed it. It was pretty cool. Alright, so earlier I asked you to do a list of your 10 favorite horror movies. We're going to go through mine first. Now, for me, this list changes all the damn time.
It does.
So for right now, we're going to go into my top 10. So number 10 for me is Last House on the Left. This movie was terrifying. It was horrifying. It was Wes Craven at his finest. It still skeeves me out today.
I don't think I've ever saw that. Now hiring.
That's not like a fireable offense.
Yeah, I don't think I ever saw that movie.
Number 9 for me. Let's see here. Candyman.
That was
Candyman.
good.
Candyman. Candyman. See, what people don't realize about me is I grew up in the city, in an urban area. So this was my horror movie. Because it's in the hood. It's a tale about the hood. It was perfect. It was such a good movie. So to me, Candyman's on that list. Number 8 for me, Insidious. How can you go wrong with this movie?
It was good.
Scary, good story, great acting.
It was hard to pick 10 because
It
there were
was.
so many
I know.
of
I could
them.
easily do a top 50. I really could. All right, next up for me would be Scream. It's hard not to have Scream on this list because Scream kind of brought back horror from where it was going. We kind of lost track of horror because that was 96 or 7. 97, I think it was, Scream came out. The slashers were dead. I mean, Freddy's last was 96, so, I mean, it kind of brought slashers back. Plus, it was kind of a whodunit. You know what I mean? Like, it was sort of like... They kind of really set everyone up. From the principal, to the chief, to Dewey, to everybody. Next on my list, and I'm going to get some hate for this, but... we're going to go... The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but the remake. I had a lot more fun with this movie than I did the original. The original will always go down as history as one of the best horror movies ever made because it was filthy, it was dirty,
Yes.
it was scary, and at that time period, no one really thought of that.
Oh, no, I just watched it not too long ago.
I know. I want to make it now hiring movie to come across here. Tired of saying it. Alright, so next up on my list is number 5. Nightmare on Elm Street 1. I don't have to explain this movie. We've done enough about this movie, but it's on my list.
Just look around the room.
What do you mean? What's up, guys? Thanks for joining. Just filming the podcast, hanging out. Hope you guys are good. That's pretty cool. I like that. What do you think of it so far? A little different.
Yeah.
A lot of shit to look at.
There is a lot. But that's okay.
I mean, I can send this through Twitch, but we'll see. This is working. Hi, Nightmare Christy.
Hi.
The wife says hi, too. Alright, so what the hell are we moving on to now? Number 4, which I'm going to get even more hate for. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I got a lot of them. Nightmare Christy said, love the collectibles. Alright, so number 4 for me would be Rob Zombie's Halloween. Yes, some people don't like the backstory, and some people thought this was a little off, but I love the backstory.
I like it.
The backstory added the fear to me. The kid actor was amazing. People get on Cherry Moon Zombie, but I think she played the mom really well. And it was a fucked up great movie. And I will watch it every year. Number 3 for me is The Conjuring. Bam! Hands down one of my favorite movies. I'm a sucker for the haunted houses.
Haunted houses, yeah.
Yeah, it's just the house theme is just always for me. Even when we go to haunts, it's about the house. Like, I love the manors. I like the haunted houses. Maybe it's just a way of experiencing
Maybe that's
them.
why you miss our old house.
Could be. That, and, you can hang shit on the walls and it doesn't get thrown off. Lost the clock. I should have did a countdown of everything that's fallen off these walls.
And it's just in here.
Yeah, it's just in here. It's so weird. So weird. Alright, so number 2 on my list is Friday the 13th Part 6. Yeah.
Joy. To each his own.
He was on point as Jason. The acting was good. Kids were at the camp. People were getting slaughtered. It's what every Friday the 13th movie should have been.
And I don't think I saw it.
Oh, you're going to watch it.
Moving on.
You see what I deal with here? Unbelievable. All right, so my number one would be Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3.
Dream Warriors.
Yep. Soundtrack, Robert Englund on par. Acting was great. Good storyline. Could have done without the stop motion skeleton fight with the green screen. It was terrible. But that goes down as I will always throw that on.
It was good.
Yep. All right, so let's move
I'm
on
more
to
originals.
more originals.
Like for the first ones.
All right, so let's get into your top 10. You go. Take over.
The Boy.
The Boy.
That was creepy. Wasn't it?
It was. It was a good movie.
It was a good movie.
It kind of left you hanging till the end.
Till the end. It was good.
Yep, I agree.
And then next up would be Child's Play.
Great movie.
Who doesn't love Chucky?
Yeah, I mean, 1, 2, and 3. You can leave out 4 and 5. 6 and 7 were good.
Yes, they were.
You know what we need to do is finish this series.
Oh, that's right. We
stopped-
never finished
We
it.
stopped watching it because it had our TV took a shit and everything.
And
was
everything
blue.
was blue.
So we couldn't really watch. It was crazy.
I totally forgot we left off. We don't have much left.
No, we do.
We do?
We got that whole season to do.
Oh.
There's a whole second season
I thought
coming.
we saw.
No. But we'll start from the beginning because we couldn't see shit.
Yeah.
All right, continue on.
So then I picked The Exorcist.
Exorcist.
Who doesn't like it?
I know. Great movie. Goes down in history as one of the top billed horror movies of all time. It's hard to beat. It's not one of my top 10s. It would definitely be in my top 20, though. What'd you like about The Exorcist?
I just like the whole story, and the other one would, if I had to keep going, would be The Omen.
Okay, The Omen was good. Very good. Very weird movie, the original Omen, but very good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so next up,
Annabelle.
Annabelle.
I'm a sucker for dolls.
You are, and this did have some great jump scares. The only thing that ruined this movie for me was the mom.
Oh, yeah. Well, she was annoying.
She was a blankless actress.
She was, but it was still good.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I really am a sucker for dolls. We
I
just
know.
bought one.
You just bought one.
Oh, I just bought one yesterday.
I'm sure it's fucking haunted, too. I'm sure of it. All right, continue, my love.
House of a Thousand Corpses.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's disgusting dirty, but
It is.
But it's good.
It is.
I love I like Rob Zombie's movies.
Yep. And it's kind of like two movies in one, if you think about it.
Yes, it is.
All right. So, continue.
The original Halloween.
No, you missed a few here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you missed like 4.
It 1990.
There you go. Like, I have these in order. What are you talking
I'm sorry.
about?
I
Now
lost track.
hiring at Halloween Haunts 365.
Well, you told me not to put them in my favorite order.
Do you guys
so-
like horror? Would you like to be a part of the team?
Shut up. It. Yes.
Yes.
I like clowns too.
Clowns are
I've
good.
never been afraid of clowns. I love clowns.
And Tim Curry did a great job in that movie.
Yes.
I'm going to stretch out and tell you, though, I like the remakes better than that
remake.
one. Mm-hmm. But Tim Curry had an extra flair to it, so
Yes.
I don't hate that decision. All right, keep going.
The Conjuring. Same as you.
Oh, yeah. Great movie.
It was good.
What was your favorite part about The Conjuring?
I can't pick a favorite. I like the whole thing. My favorite scene probably would be when they were standing by the lake and that lady was in the noose.
Ah, okay, where she just appeared above.
Yes.
Yeah.
Behind her.
Very good. Very good.
And Rob Zombie Halloween.
Oh, yeah, definitely. We get a lot of hate for it, but it's a great
I
movie.
don't care. It was my pick, not theirs.
Yep.
And I also like the original Halloween.
There we go. An absolute legend of a movie.
It is.
The theme song will go on in throughout history as probably the best movie theme out there.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah. All right, and your number one right now?
Nightmare on Elm Street.
It's probably why we're married.
Probably.
I look around, see a lot of Halloween stuff. See? Something fell off the wall right here. It's sitting over here. I gotta hang it back up. It's such a pain in the ass, these walls. Nothing. And I had these posters hung on the house at the other house for
5 years.
5 years with
Maybe
just
5 years.
with just what are those things called?
3M.
3M. Yeah.
The little hooks.
No, I didn't
No.
use hooks at the other house. That's the problem.
Well, you did the 3M with the hook, didn't you?
No.
No, you just 3M'd it.
I used the
I don't
20-pound Velcro one, stuck them all to the wall. One fell off maybe 1 year, and then we just put it back up. It was fine.
It was fine, yes.
Now, I've tried the 3M.
We've lost those posters.
I've tried monster tape. I've tried. Now they're all secured by hooks. I gotta use the hooks, and
We just lost the one from Friday the 13th Minicon.
Mm-hmm.
We framed it, and it fell off the wall and shattered into a million pieces.
Yeah, but that kind of led us to the better design of
I do. I like that.
our Hall of Fame back there.
The big collage.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be easier to move around.
When Brian comes here next weekend, we got to have him sign that picture of himself
Yeah, we can
for
do
when
that.
he becomes famous.
Yeah. I'm sure Jimmy J will love that. All right, so we're using my phone right now, so I can't count down. How many days did I say till haunt season?
It's September 10th.
97. 97. If you guys follow us, we have a YouTube channel that my goal is to reach 200 before September 10th.
We're at 150.
Yep, we hit 150 today, which is pretty good. We had a really good week.
We did.
So we are moving along. That's why I didn't want to post the Rob Zombie interview after this, because we're on a nice little tear with haunted attraction type stuff and different kinds of stuff. And the movie reviews really never nailed it for us. So I wanted to post this before posting the movie review.
Okay.
Alright, so haunts we are excited for 2022. I'm going to have you start. Which ones you're excited for 2022?
Well, to start off is hopefully we get up to Haunted Overload.
Okay.
And then we can also hit Salem.
You want to get to Salem.
I do. I want to see the witches.
I know, but
I know it's not a haunted attraction, but still, it's something different, and it's going to take some time out of our schedule, but we have to plan that right so we don't miss anything on the weekend.
right. That's why we need to start looking at planning.
That's the only one that sticks in my mind right now that I've been wanting to go to. How about you?
Well, I found some new haunts we haven't been to yet that I'm kind of looking forward to exploring. One would be, of course, seeing Nikki up at Haunted Overload. Lehigh Valley Scream Park, we have to try their fries. I heard they grow the potatoes on the farm there and then fry them up.
Oh, yes, I did hear about that.
Terror Labs is another one I want to check out. Hotel of Horror I want to check out.
Where's
And,
that at?
PA.
PA.
And Waldorf Estate of Fear. We'll have to stop by and see Jimmy J and all that before we hit that one. That's the one that Horror Daddy 85 works at. And Brian might end up working on that too. We'll see. So we're looking forward to those 5 new ones. There is one opening in our area, very close to our house, but they have not started the social media outreach yet, which...
And they say they're going to open.
Yeah, I mean, it's
this
June.
year.
I really don't know what we're waiting on. But
I don't even know where it's going.
I don't either. I reached out to them to see if they wanted to be a part of the show. They left me a heart. I guess that's a yes.
They're probably really young.
I don't think so. Because it says they have years of experience and everything.
Okay.
Oh, we got Feel the Screams Ben joined. How's it going, man? Thanks for stopping by. We're just shooting the shit on the podcast right now.
And then I think we should go back to some of them that we haven't been in a while.
Yeah, the ones I want to get back to that's been a few years now.
Yes.
Nightmare on Gravity Hill. We really like that one.
That was pretty cool, and it's been a long time.
I just remember that theater scene from there.
Me too.
It really stood out.
That was my
Yeah.
favorite. It's the only one I remember from that night.
We need to get back up to Penhurst.
Yep. It's been a while for that too.
Close to 5 years.
Has it been that long?
Yeah. I was looking through our reviews the other day.
And Shocktoberfest, it's been a while because Bruce came with us.
Yes, it's been about 3 years since we've been to Shocktoberfest. Ben says, great guys, excited for the season? You have no idea, dude.
Yes, he did a countdown on his phone.
I have a countdown on my phone.
Instead of vacation, this is a countdown.
For haunt season, yeah.
September 10th.
September 10th, we see you guys. Super excited. All right, so, and also Fright Factory. It's been a few years since we went to the South Philly Fright Factory.
That was a fun time, too.
It is. It was a good time. And then we kick it all off September 10th at Feel the Screams.
Yes. Oh, this bracelet. Sorry.
Ben says, hell yes, can't wait. Me neither, man. We're trying to hit so many this year that I'm putting the number at 30.
You want to hit 30?
Well, not us individually,
Oh,
but
meaning as a
Halloween
group.
haunts.
Yes.
I think we could do 30. Maybe
Yeah,
I'll
we
be
have
lucky
to
enough
decide whether we're doing Universal or are we going up to...
I need a couple
Haunted on
more
the Road.
announcements before I decide on spending the money on Universal. Because honestly, even if I got the flight comped, which it is, I looked, we're good. It's not letting me book a free hotel room, though. So we'd have to pay for the room and then pay for the passes there.
It
So
would
I don't
have
know.
to be really good. And they haven't dropped any more.
Yeah,
Just that one.
It'll be another couple weeks. All right, so let's take a look into last year real quick and go into the scoring. Now, this isn't looking at all the scores we did and remembering every individual attraction. These are just 5 attractions that stuck out to us, and I ranked them in our heads. So, for me...
Probably have a lot alike.
Oh, we do. For me, number 5 that stuck out in my head, Night of Terror. And I'm sorry if that looks blurry, but it was a very small insignia that I could find, so it is what it is. Get over it. Number 4 for me, Bates Motel. Walking that hayride was fantastic. Yes,
Forgot
I
about that.
know it's over and we get the high on the hayride, but guys, wouldn't it be cool if they had like one night where you walk it?
Yes.
Do alternate nights, like, because you get so much more detail. You get to take your time in the hayride. I think a lot of them should really do that format, because a lot of them you can walk,
Yes.
and plus it'll help the input, because you don't need to wait. You don't have to do 20 at a time for each
Right.
each trail. You just throw a bunch through, and they get through.
like 50 of them.
Yep.
And it's not like they're all bunched up.
Because you spread out a little
We
bit.
spread out when we were walking around.
Yep. Number 3 for me.
Unless somebody went up and touched something and broke something and...
Yeah, but you could put chicken wire up. Little
Yeah.
foundation.
Because you have those drunks.
Well, you still have actors in there to protect everything. Because that's what they did at Bates. The actors were also...
Protecting.
Yeah. Next up. For me, number 3 of last year, Brighton Asylum.
Of course.
Brighton Asylum. Number 2, sorry, Ben, Field of Screams. Because my number 1 that I remember way off the top of my head is Reaper's Revenge.
Yes.
Just wow. And I was watching their Instagram earlier, and they've been building, and I'm excited.
It's the child calling me.
All right, we're going to pause real quick. And we're back from break. Sorry, kids will be kids. Especially when they're grown.
Lost the motorcycle key.
Yep. All right, so we're going to move on to Terry's picks from 2022. Wait, 2021.
2021.
I'm getting all fucked up. It's
You're
okay.
rushing it.
I'm not. Yeah. I just want the season. All right, so let me scroll down there for you. Okay, go.
Valley of Fear was number 5.
I'm going to pause you real quick. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, Kylie did a great job. That video went off the walls. Reach out to us if you want to hop on too. I mean, we're right now scheduling interviews tough, but we'll work on something before in the next couple weeks. I'm down with that. So yeah, just email us. Send me an email info. We'll talk. All right. So sorry.
That's okay. Number 5, Valley of Fear.
Valley of Fear. The original haunted hayride. I have no proof
Yes.
of that. I have been able to look it up, but it's a hell of a hayride.
I love the hayride.
Hell of a hayride.
Night of Terror.
Night of Terror. I'm sure Brian will be happy to hear that.
It's a fun time. I mean, we went, just us, we went with a group of people.
Yep.
Numerous times. I mean, it was a lot of fun.
Yep. Their hayride's probably one of the longest.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. All right.
Reapers.
Damn, Reaper's down at the 3 spot.
Well, you told me don't put them in any order.
Well, the attractions I told you to put in order.
Oh, well, you didn't tell. I don't remember hearing that.
We'll see, bro. I don't know. We gotta see what she does here. All right, what's your number 2?
Brighton.
Brighton.
Gotta love Rich.
Yeah.
And Frankie. Hope Frankie's okay.
Yeah, we'll have to have him back on soon. And your number 1?
Field of Screams.
Yay!
She better say Field of Screams. Number 1.
And it was. This was in order before you chimed in, so we're good to go. All right. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to this season. If we look at this list of the logos I've been calculating, Ben said, yay. So here, if we look at this, you're going to hear all these clicks in the mic, but whatever. What are we doing? Haunt logos. So the general list, which is a little, there's a couple more to add. But right now, I'm looking at getting back to 13th hour.
Well, that's easy to do.
Yes.
Because we can do that and Brighton in the same night.
Maybe. Depending on a lot of things. Bates Motel.
VIP.
Yeah. Especially
Unless you got all night.
Especially if they're going back to the carts.
Yes, definitely VIP.
Brighton Asylum. Field of Screams. Fright Factory.
Yeah, that's been a minute.
Frightland.
It's another VIP.
Yeah.
And make sure you eat first.
Well, we'll see if they changed it. Maybe they broke down some stuff. Lehigh Valley Scream Park.
You forgot Hotel of Horror.
Hotel of Horror. Night of Terror.
Nightmare on Gravity Hill.
Nightmare on Gravity Hill. Penhurst Asylum.
Reapers.
Scary Rotten Farms, Shocktoberfest, Valley of Fear, Waldorf Estate of Fear. And there's a couple more out there. There's the new one we have coming to town, supposedly. Like we talked about earlier. We'll see what happens with that.
It's supposed to be somewhere in Williamstown.
Oh, we'll see. I don't know. It just says on the Pine Barrens. The edge of the Pine Barrens, made by horror people. So, we'll see.
Now, there was a home haunt back in the day off of 206.
Isn't that Hamilton?
No. I think
It ain't Williamstown.
No, it's not Williamstown, but it was down 206.
I don't know.
Tabernacle area, somewhere like that.
Alright, so horror movies, we've had a couple come out. I gotta catch up. I have not seen X yet. There's a couple I need to see. But the first ones that are coming out, some of these I knew about, others I didn't. The first one I'm really excited about is The Black Phone. Ethan Hawke plays, you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Plays a serial killer, or I think he's a serial killer. But the ghost of the kids he's collected is helping this new kid to escape.
Oh.
And so far, what I get. The
That sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, it looks really good. The next one up that we found was Nope. I don't know how much this is horror compared to sci-fi.
But Jordan Peele, I mean, I liked his other movies.
I liked a couple.
Us.
Us. I never saw Us.
That was good. And what is that one? Get Out?
Yeah, Get Out was great.
That was great.
That was a good movie. This one coming out with Pete Davidson. Bodies, Bodies, Bodies. All I know about it is...
haven't even heard of that.
It's a comedy, horror, and we'll see.
Interesting.
Yeah. I find Pete Davidson hilarious, but I could be alone on that one. Everyone's hating him because he's dating Kim Kardashian, like they wouldn't date Kim Kardashian if they had the chance.
I wouldn't, but...
You're a woman. All right, next up is a weird one. Prey. Now, this is a Predator prequel that takes place in the 1700s.
Well, they went really prequel.
Like, is he fighting Native Americans? Like, what are we doing?
I don't know.
I don't know. Predator 2 was definitely the best Predator movie. Danny Glover, the gangs in L.A., Predator killing... Predator was such a cool idea. But that's also coming directly to Hulu.
Well, so, there's that.
We'll see. Hulu's the only one I don't have because I can't stand the app.
Do you have the Predator?
The movies?
Yeah.
Nah. Not really a slasher. I usually only collect slashers.
I know, but I didn't know if you had that.
Nah, I don't have the Predator.
I never saw it.
Never saw the original Predator with Arnold Schwarzenegger?
No. That's why I asked.
Do you know how hard it is to run a horror podcast? At least she goes to haunted attractions. She knows what she's talking about there, so she's halfway there. We got learning for her to do. You're gonna learn.
I just wasn't big on movies.
Do you see how much you missed?
Like,
now you can't get enough of Star Wars.
I was a single mom and trying to take care of the kid, work full time, go to school full time, and clean a house.
I'm pushing her mic
there
into the red.
wasn't any movies.
She's getting upset. All right. So, also, I didn't know this was coming out, but now I'm kind of excited about it. Salem's Lot remake from Stephen King and the producers of It. Yeah. I'm interested. September 9th. We'll be a little busy that weekend.
Well, I'm surprised you're not going to be there on September 9th and then Field of Screams September 10th.
Maybe. All right.
It depends on if you're on a plane or not.
That's true.
We might have to do that movie when we get back from Field of Screams.
That's true. Yeah, maybe we could do it the Sunday after.
because we're staying up there for Field of Screams.
So far.
It's so much easier.
It is, but it's the whole point thing we got to look at.
I know.
All right, and last but not... Huh? What'd you say?
We're staying.
Oh, we're staying. Last but not least, Halloween Ends.
Is this going to be it now?
For
Even though it says Halloween Ends.
For this series, yes, I'm sure Michael will be back as they all come back, but after Halloween Kills, this
And
better
that's
not
October 14th.
fucking suck. Yeah, there's no way we're seeing that in theaters. I'm not going to have time.
We can do a Sunday matinee. Like we did on the other one, we were highly disappointed.
Oh, yeah, that's true. We could do that before we head up to a haunt, I guess.
Right, you just do a matinee.
Maybe we'll head up to, like, Hotel of Horror that night and see it with the Horror 365 boys.
Oh, yeah.
Do a daytime show, maybe. We'll see. We'll figure that all out. Oh, that's not last but not least. This one I just learned about today, and I'm really interested in. The Devil's Light.
Oh, that's creepy.
So this has Virginia Madsen in it from CANDYMAN.
Mm-hmm.
It's a supernatural horror about a nun performing an exorcism. Gotta exorcise the demons to save one of her institution's most disturbed patients. So it has asylum, nun. It's like, could be good.
Could be good. That
Could be
is a
good.
creepy picture.
It is. Very creepy. Alright, so what's some other stuff you want to get into with this podcast?
I would love to go to, like, haunted houses. Like
Like real haunted
real
stuff.
haunted stuff.
Like, you
The
want to just
Conjuring.
go, or do you want to do our own investigations?
I don't know about the investigation. That's a lot into it.
Yeah, but we could probably team up with a team and see what goes into it and stuff
We
like
could.
that.
We could.
Yeah.
Especially the guys that came out to our old house.
Haven't been able to get in contact with them. I have a feeling they disbanded.
Really?
Yeah. I emailed 3 times. Things go under. People quit.
No,
It's
I
just-
know, but
You're looking at me like the fucking Beatles just broke up.
I'll have to ask Bruce's mom. She worked with the
Oh,
lady.
yeah. Yeah, that's right.
She was a medium. She was the one that was sitting on the steps.
Okay. All right, you ask Bruce's mom. We'll figure that out. Anything else you're interested in covering?
I really want to do the guided tour for like Penhurst,
like the daytime
and
tours?
Eastern State. Yes,
Or like the like the haunt tours
I
at
would love
night?
to do a haunt tour at night.
Okay. So you want to get more into the supernatural too?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
We'll have to wait till we get our camera for that.
Oh, definitely.
Because the iPhone doesn't work well for that. Alright, so some real haunted locations, maybe some ghost tours. I want to get out into the field and go to like filming locations too. Like it'd be cool to do the Friday the 13th park in a video.
That would be cool, I think.
Or like the Devil's Tower and shit
Yes.
like that. Like the weird New Jersey stuff. I think that would be cool to get on location footage from.
Yes.
Definitely want to do more live shows. Like this was just a quick test. I mean, yeah, it's Sunday morning we're going to have a lot of people on here. But when we record during
It's
the week
really
at
nice
night,
outside too.
yeah. So we got a couple of people coming in, stopping by, saying hi, which was cool. We have a lot more interviews to do. I want to do more interviews. I'd like to get a couple actors, like movie actors, on soon.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah, that would be nice.
that brings us to our announcement.
In December.
December. Jason Takes Bethlehem. To really put it out there, Kane Hodder takes Allentown. because it will be in Allentown. We'll put a link to the description in the bio, and we'll go from there. But basically, Kane Hodder, we're going to go to dinner.
With Kane Hodder.
Yep, we're going to be vendors at the event. It's the same guys that put on the Friday the 13th Minicon. So I'm sure we'll have some videos popping up soon to post in the... That's what we didn't do today. We didn't do our store video.
You didn't pimp our stuff.
We didn't pimp our stuff. How dare I?
Now hiring.
I know. Well, let's do that now. You know why? Because I didn't put the button over here. That's what I screwed up. Yeah. Oh, I did put the button.
I still have to get those leggings.
Do you know the website?
That's why I said I still have to.
Link in description. That's funny. Alright, so that's just a little bit about us, our favorite attractions, our favorite movies, just shooting the shit with the wife. We stole the idea,
Yes, we did.
but that's okay. Plus, I wanted to try the live streaming, which would be easier without a scripted podcast like we normally do. I'm working on a Waverly Hills special, but it's really tough because I don't want to steal footage, and I'm not driving over there. So,
I was going to say road trip.
no, we gotta save the time for haunts. We are sitting down with Fall Ritual next Sunday, supposedly.
Nice.
We'll see. Still have to have the Horror 365 interview.
Yes.
The Six Flag Fire I'm still working on because I want that to be something special because it was important and people perished, so I kind of want that to be.
It changed a lot.
Yeah, it definitely did. Working on some more t-shirts. I actually need to pick up a couple of pens and some paper to start drawing. I got an idea. What? It's a really good idea.
Okay.
It's a good idea.
Okay.
I'm not announcing it yet. I'm going to have him walk across, too. It'd be cool.
Oh, good Lord.
All right. Well, we're at 42 minutes. Nobody's on the live, which is fine. We were just testing it out to see if this would work. I like the angle, though. That's a good angle. What do you think?
It is.
I mean, they can't see you, but
That's fine.
any further away, we won't be able to read the damn typing.
That's fine.
All right. So this was the Hangout. Just chilling, shooting the shit about haunted attractions and horror movies. It's Sunday. I got steaks to grill.
Yes.
This has been HalloweenHaunts365.com, the podcast. For every day is haunt season. Goodbye.
Don't forget to subscribe and like. Bye.